Hi, it's Julie. Welcome to my channel. I am Scrappin' Happy. So I went out of town for a couple of days to visit my daughter, and I always try to take a project or a part of a project or something with me because if she's got to go to work or got to do something and I'm sitting around, I like to take advantage of the time. So several weeks, even possibly months ago, probably a few months ago, I got this really cool tackle box. It's called a craft box, creative options, and I got it on sale, like super duper on sale at Joann, and it's been sitting over there looking cute, all, for months. So I loaded it up, and it's perfect. And so I took my new Cheaply Chic Wings March collection with me. The whole thing fit in the box, and all I had to do was add some tools, I guess you'd call it. There's glue sticks. Oh, but look at this before I get into all that. It's a ruler. I'm not sure if you can see it or not. Yeah, maybe. It's a ruler. Isn't that cool? So I added some metal pieces and little clips and things and some paper clips to this section, but I also put in, I hope I don't knock everything over. Here's some trash. Because I also, while I'm sitting there working on the couch, I just put all my trash back in here so I don't make a mess all over her place. But I put scissors, my glue, oops, and then a little baby glue that's got reptile glue in there with the little, these things are amazing. I love these. I hardly added anything to what came in the kit, but I did come across this in my stash the other day, like gold sequin fabric. You see the end of it, and it's kind of a beige or flesh tone base, and then the gold. So I threw that in. You never know. A little bit of these. You never know. Little burlap tags, and I had put together the feathers that came in the collection, and I had glued them together the other day. And I don't know if you do this or not, but I've started saving the threads I cut off of things I sew to make a little, I think it was Artie Mays who showed me that one day. She keeps it, and then if she needs like a little bird's nest or a little, something sticking under something, she has all these threads. I thought that's a good idea. Then there's a piece of fabric there. I'm not sure if you can, it's black. Kind of a, anyway, so I put my little feathers together. Threw in some seam binding, maybe. A couple of washies. Ooh, I got these as a gift the other day from my aunt. I was so excited. I mean, ooh, goodness. Threw this in. Oh, here's some more. Let me turn this on. I don't know if it helps, but the colors for this collection, it's got navy, blacks, grays, it's burgundy, some creams, and then all the feathery stuff. So I have this. It's like a washi, only it's more like, it says it's washi tape, but it's real thick, like, kind of like electrical tape. But anyway, I thought that would be pretty. So I took that and a little piece of, you just never know what you might need and what you might want. So So I threw all that in, and then in here is the actual collection. But I got this book the other day from, I think I told y'all about thriftbooks.com. Excuse me. Reach over here and get this. And, yeah, thriftbooks.com. And if it's in the U.S., you get free shipping. So Victorian Flower Album by Henry Terry. And I can't remember who, I was watching a video, somebody who was doing, you know, a floral, botanical, something, something. And she had this book. And I was like, ooh. So I flipped over to the thriftbooks.com, and sure enough, I mean, just look, I'm not sure how well. I'm kind of in an awkward position here, but let me turn this off again and see if that helps with the glare. But I mean, these pages are gorgeous. Front and backs, you know, a little bit of words so that it, you know, but not like too much where it takes up valuable, beautiful space. But this book, I can't remember how much it was, but it was just not at all offensive on the price. And let's see. Look at that page. Isn't that gorgeous? 1978. So, it's not terribly old. Well, I guess it depends on how old you are, right? To me, that's not terribly old. But, and I love these end papers. It's kind of a rich, coppery, burnt orange color. And I don't know, man. This is a gorgeous book. So anyway, I wanted to show you that too while I was thinking about it. So I cut out a couple of pages. And I may or may not use them, but that had like the colors that I thought might work. And it would be something that I would have to washi in or possibly glue in, but I'd hate to waste even a piece of it by gluing it in. So I put a couple of these in and a big old piece of this collage paper, or I forget what it's called. Let me see. I know it's Tim Holtz. I can't see it. Tissue wrap? Okay. Tissue wrap. I have another one too. It's got like a lot of airmail and mappy looking things, but I just thought this was gorgeous. And it had butterflies which have wings, which I thought might work. So I put a big old piece of that. I picked out the colors I thought I might need. I was just so organized. I'm just so proud. I usually get somewhere and like might have an ink but don't have a tool, right? But I remembered that too. So like I said, all my little pieces, parts, and trash got thrown back in here, which is good because look at this. This is the back of, or a piece of this. Just the backing. Isn't that pretty? So I'll definitely get to use that. And then I threw in this little pouch that has a lot of foam dots and red tapes and things. You never know when you're away from your craft desk, things you might need. So I used, oh, more trash. I used a big old piece of this giant worded dictionary and some of the black paper, and I'm telling you, I was so excited. This Invictus, where is it? I'm not sure if she put Invictus in everybody's or if I just was the lucky one, but I looked up Invictus, the word and what it meant, and then I looked up the poem, and I am going to print off the poem and put it in this book. It is fabulous. And then there was this piece of the song right here in here that had two lines of words, you know, all the music, and amazing parts, the wording on it, and I cut it and put the whole thing on a page, and I'll show you. But I'm so excited because, you know, this book, Wings, to me, it's starting something new, trying something scary, you know, blah blah. And the person I'm making it for is kind of at a crossroads and going to do some scary, brave things. And so the poem, it's ordained, I believe, that poem goes in this book. Here's another page, and here's what I was talking about. I'm not sure how well you can see the color of the lighting in here. It's 6 o'clock in the evening, and so the lighting in here is really crazy. But isn't it pretty? And I just thought the coloring on here would be really, really good for this. And then, let's see, tools, things to glue on. Huh, a cool stencil. I love that. And then, you know, when you're sitting there putting stuff in your lap, working in your lap, you need things to glue. I've never worked in my lap before. I always have a TV, like a TV tray or a little coffee table or something. But I was plopped up in the big middle of her. She's got this fabulous giant couch that, I mean, I don't even know how many people could fit up in there. But I didn't have a coffee table. I was up in the middle of this thing, and so I was doing all kinds of new things, trying to work, and I did okay. Let's see. And I guess I took a couple of stamps with me, and then I didn't get down to the rest of this stuff while I was there. And of course the paper towels when I spill glue on things. But I am going to show you, I actually got a few pages done. You know, we lost an hour the other day, so we took a nap. And that's how excited I was to work on this, that I took a really short nap. Well, she took a longer one, so I got quite a bit done. Well, let me see if I can move some of this. But anyway, I love this. So if you get a chance, or they go on sale, you might check it out. And then I cut this out. This was on the front of the letter. Oh goodness, let's see. Cover up some of this glare with this. Does anybody, this is that foamy padding stuff. I can't remember what came in the mail. It was wrapped, oh, it was something plastic, and it was just wrapped around it. And I looked at it for a long time, and then I just kept it because I'm not sure. Can we do something with this? And I hate to be that person, but I am. I was, you know, even if you use it as kind of a, maybe not a stencil, but you could put, or maybe a kind of like a stamp, you know, put some ink or paint and then press that onto your paper. I wonder if it would give it a pattern. Or put the paper, put the ink or paint on the paper and then press this around on it. I wonder if it would give it any, I guess I'll try it out. But if you have used this or you know something you can do with it, do tell. Okay, so here's a real quick little what I've done so far. Several pages. Let's see if I can get it where you can see. I used that stencil on here. You see, it's just dots, like odd, random, like, it reminds me of those old computer cards that used to mean something. Oh, here it is. Here's the Invictus page, and it's, I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Do you love that? And then the background, or behind the music, is the big old piece of that collage paper, and then the title of the song, and then some of that, whatever that is, seam binding or hem tape or whatever it is. But it was white, so I just ran across it with my brown ink pad to, you know, make it not so white. And then stenciled the dots. Trying to, I don't know if you can see them or not, but they're there. I did that on a number of the pages throughout, with different colors. And here's another one. Oh, and here, this was on the letter, the front of the letter that she wrote, with the wings things was across the bottom or underneath. So I cut that out because it was just way too beautiful not to use. And this, behind it, is that backing from this. It was really cool the way they had cut it. On one end, this whole big old piece was just naked. So I cut it off and then, you know, cut a big piece or something. And then, so I got that empty piece to put in my stash. So I thought the color of it, since it was like beige or cream or whatever, was really pretty with this tea-dye paper. So this paper was white, so I went over the background with my handy dandy antique linen just to get the whiteness out. And then I'll stick this in there. Maybe put a topper on it, but it can't be too big because it, you know, it's up under there. That's a top tuck, so I can't put. So I know you can see those dots because they're black. But that's what it looks like if you haven't been able to see what I was saying. It's just a really cool stencil, and I did that on a number of the pages. And then just a piece. Now these are different. This is like a different feeling paper than this. There was just a solid piece of black paper, and it might have been. It's different feeling. I don't know how to explain it, but and then I had put the napkin over the tickets. So I'm not sure that I'm exactly thrilled with it. I mean, definitely I'm not finished, but that's what I was doing while I was sitting there. But I'm just not sure. I may need to do something else with these tickets. And then here's the big old piece of dictionary. Now what I thought I might do is, I don't think I showed you. I have a piece of fabric in here that is music. So I thought I might cut a piece to fit, you know, make it a little flip, because these words, they're not real, I mean, it looks cool because, you know, it's words. And then I put the dots stencil thing on it, but it's antibiotic, antibody, anticipate, anticoagulant. I mean, these aren't, you know, real. So I thought I might cover it, you know, do a flip, just because, you know. And then more dots. Hold on. Dots on the back of the envelope. And then over here on the other side, these, it also has dots, but they're pink. They're pale. You probably can't see it, but I did on that side too. And then this paper here, the yellow, it's got tiny white dots all over it. So I did the dots I mean, I don't even know if you can ever believe me or see it, but and then I thought I would cut, let's see, have we talked about this? I'm going to sew this down here. I'm going to open it across the top and then open it down the side so that, you know, it'll have a couple of different pockets. And then just more dots. I don't think I got anything else. Yeah, pretty much that's it. I don't think I got anything else done. But it was fun, and I enjoyed spending time doing this. And actually, I was very aware of the fact that I was up in a big middle of a couch and didn't have a table and wasn't, you know, in my normal setup. And I was pretty pleased that I was able to be flexible, which is not my strong suit. So anyway, that was all free. Okay, that was it. I just wanted to show you real quick, and I hope you're working on yours, and I would love to see it. So post a video and let us see it. And okay, that's it. Y'all have a good day. Thanks.